Hello, 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 Ninja Warriors. We are here to discuss mathematics question for your upcoming AEEE examination. But before I start any further, please let me know in the chat box that I am completely audible and completely visible. Okay. All right. So over here, I can see so many people joining in. All right. 28 session 2. So you're still not over your January attempt, is it? I can still see people are talking about JEE main first attempt. Okay, hi Ved, hello, hi Sriram, how are you all? How are you? Vishwa, so I guess maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow you have AEEE examination. Can you please confirm? Can you please write in the chat box that when are you going to attempt for your AEEE examination? I can see Kirti, Jayashri, Sriram, Deadpool. Okay, hi Sanjay, how are you? All right, all right, all right. So we will start today's session, mathematics questions. We are going to start first. Let me just, before I start, let me tell you that we have the pattern right here. Hold on. Let me just adjust the brightness. I think this is visible. I think now it's visible, right? Okay. So if I talk about the weightage or the question paper pattern for your upcoming AEEE examination, so understand what is your paper pattern. Mathematics being highest weighted subject in AEEE examination. So mathematics consists of 40 questions which will give you 120 marks. Total marks of mathematics is 120. That means plus 3 is your marking scheme. If you correct one question, you will get plus 3 in mathematics. You can clearly see over here. Then you are having physics and chemistry. So if you combine physics and chemistry, then you will get 55 questions over here. And this is 90 and 75. Again, you can see plus 3 is the marking scheme. If you get the correct answer, you will get plus 3 marks. Then you have English also. English, 5 marks for English. And this will give you obviously 15 marks. Total marks, 300 marks paper. So basically total 100 question, 300 marks. Audio back, audio back, audio back, audio back. I think I'm audible now. So sorry. So what I was talking about is AEEE examination level. So AEEE examination level is less than JEE main. I'll show you. We'll solve so many problems of AEEE examination. You will realize that if you find JEE main slightly on a difficult side or heavier side or lengthy side, AEEE is not that. If you know the basic concept of your state board or NCERT, AEEE exam is easily doable. So let us come together, practice this. Okay, let us practice this. The very first question you can see from complex number. This is going to be a confidence booster session. Everybody over here who is attending this session, they can feel after this session, yes, I can crack AEEE examination if I have slightly prepared for JEE main. That will be a bonus for you. Okay, so Z is equals to what? Lambda plus 3 plus iota square root 5 minus lambda square. So understand always Z is nothing but x plus iota y. Okay, if I compare Z, this is your normal complex number, basic complex number, x plus iota y. So can anybody tell me what is the value of x if you compare this complex number with this? So this is the real part will be x and this is your y. See, x plus iota y. X is lambda plus 3, everybody. Y will be square root of 5 minus lambda square. Now what are you looking for? You are looking for a relation between x and y. That will be the locus only. Relation between x and y will be the locus. Okay, so what we are going to do is lambda plus 3. So I'm going to get the value of lambda from here. Can anybody tell me what is the value of lambda? I'm going to equate the value of lambda. So ma'am, lambda is equals to x minus 3. That is my first equation. And from here, can you say that y square is equals to 5 minus lambda square? Now lambda square will be what? From here you put the value of lambda, x minus 3 whole square. Just that. Can you see? I have obtained the value of lambda from this equation and I have substituted it in second equation. I got this. Okay, so if I solve this, what will I get? X minus 3 whole square plus y square equals to 5. Now open it. X square minus 6x plus y square plus 4 equals to 0. So correct answer of this question is option C, C, C. Everybody, easy question. Yes, VIT EEE also we will do. Do not worry, okay? Do not worry. So C answer is absolutely correct for this particular question. One question done nicely. Okay, dokie. Let us talk about the next question, which is, okay, yes, this is the question. Okay, slightly not very easy, but not that difficult as well. Let me tell you that cos A plus cos B plus cos C, they are saying is equals to 0. And sin A plus sin B plus sin C is also 0. Correct? Now they are talking about then the value of cos A minus B plus cos B minus C plus cos C minus A is what? Okay? We will do, yes, we will do BitSat also. Do not worry. Okay? Just focus on AEEE right now. So cos A plus cos B plus cos C is 0. And sin A plus sin B plus sin C is also 0. What I'm going to do is the very first thing, cos square A plus cos square B, I am going to square it. Just square the first equation, cos square A plus cos square B plus cos square C plus 2 cos A cos B, correct, plus 2 sin A sin B, correct, plus 2 C. So A square 2 cos A cos, sorry, 2 cos A cos B, then we are having 2 cos B cos C, correct, plus 2 cos C cos A is 0. Okay, this is first equation. Second, sin square A plus sin square B plus sin square C, same, I am going to square the second equation. Okay, so we are going to get plus 2 sin A sin B, correct, plus 2 sin C sin A plus 2 sin B sin C equals to 0. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these two equations. Just add it right away. Okay, so add it right away. Session is going to be approximately 1 hour to 1.5 hours. Okay, now I'm not going to repeat it one more time. Please, hello. Just add it. If you add it, what will you get? Tell me, ma'am. Cos square A plus sin square A will be 1. Then this is also 1. This is also 1. 3 plus 2. Twice of. Now understand. Now if you're going to add it, understand. Cos A cos B. 2 I have taken common. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B will be cos A minus B. Understand, they are talking about this only. Cos A minus B, I'm able to create it. Plus 2 cos B, 2 is outside already. Cos B cos C plus sin B sin C will be cos B minus C. And these two, if you form the pair cos C cos A sin C, so cos A minus C is equals to 0. Okay. Now they are actually asking the value of this expression. Did you notice? This is what they are talking about. So minus 3 upon 2 is the value. Yes or no? Option D. Right? This is what you're looking for. Minus 3 upon 2. Okay. So cos A cos B cos C value will be minus 3 by 2. Question. Next question done nicely. Okie dokie. Clear? Perfect. Now, we are going to talk about the next question, which is this again from the world of trigonometry, my dear students. Given that sin A, cos A and tan A are in geometric progression, basic question they are giving, and we need to figure out the value of cot power 6A minus cot square A. Okay, so understand from here, if these three terms are in geometric progression, what is the condition of geometric progression? Square of middle is equals to product of extremes. Square of middle is equals to product of extremes, right or wrong? I hope you know this. This is cos square A is equals to sin A. Now tan A can be written down as sin A upon cos A, right? So if I solve it, I'm going to get cos cube A is equals to sin square A. Or rather, one more thing, from here you can see that, see, I need to calculate the expression of cot. So what I'm going to do is, this is cos A and this is cos A upon sin A whole square is equals to 1. So basically cot square A, I can write it as sec A. Cot square A in place of cot square A. Correct? Cos square A is equals to cos square A is cot square A is equals to sec A. So this is going to give you what? Cot square A ka cube minus cot square A. And cos square A, by the way, cot square A can be replaced. So this is sec cube A minus sec A. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, cot square is equals to sec. Am I doing it correct? Now understand, if I just take sec A common, this is going to give you sec square A minus 1. Now sec square A minus 1, this is sec A. Sec square A minus 1 will be tan square A. Correct? And this is going to give you sec A upon cot square A. Now understand, sec A is nothing but cot square A only. So this is cot square A upon cot square A. And that is going to give you a option C. Here only you can say, na, sec A. Here also. See, don't do this. Sec A at any given point can be written down as cot square A. So this is cot square A, this is tan square A. And this is going to be 1. Option C. Yes, everybody. Clear? Perfect. And also, if you have not liked the session, I will not take tomorrow's session. Okay? Because, see, this I have taken pain and effort, and my team also, to create this session, AEEE examination. Who is taking on internet? Tell me. Nobody is taking for AEEE, right? So just like the session, because live watching and likes are not matching only on this channel. Always. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you for liking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, dokie. Now next we are having this, okay, from inverse trigonometric function. Inverse trigonometric function, we have a very good question, but for this I will highly recommend that you go through at least some basic formulas. See, sine inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square is 2 tan inverse x. This is one formula you all should know. And obviously, when x lies within the domain, okay, then only. Then cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square is nothing but again 2 tan inverse x. These are the two formulas which are very helpful to solve this problem. Now let us understand. Sin inverse 2a upon 1 plus a square. 2 tan inverse a, ma'am, minus 2 tan inverse b is equals to this. Now this is what? This is again a formula, direct, 2 tan inverse x. So these are the three formulas, three same category formulas. Sin inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square, cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square, and tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. All three formulas are equal to 2 tan inverse x. All three formulas. Okay. Alright, 2026, do not worry. We are here with you. We are going to start, just little patience, okay? Alright, now 2, if I see 2 getting cancelled out, no? So tan inverse A minus tan inverse B, direct formula. Tan inverse A minus B whole upon 1 plus AB is equals to tan inverse X. Now can you tell me what is the value of X? Option B, clear cut, is the correct answer of this question. AEEE can be, yes. Just by studying one day, I am assuming that you have studied your class 12th at least and slightly prepared for JEE Main. If you have done that, AEEE will be much easier examination for you. Just trust it and give it with full potential and full confidence. 100% you will be able to crack it if at all your JEE Main is difficult for you, then this is very good. This exam is not very difficult, okay? Now we are having another question which you can simply see on your screen over here, which is this determinant problem, okay? Understand this, that this is a very good determinant. Okay. One operation I would like to apply in this, the very first moment I see this, now I'll be like, okay, how to approach this question? I realize that if I add this, this and this, basically row number 1, row number 2 and row number 3, if at all I add this, you are going to get x plus y plus z. If I'm going to add these three things, x plus y plus z. If I'm going to add these things, x plus y plus z. So x plus y plus z is something which you are getting. So the row operation which I'm going to apply over here, R1 goes to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Understand, this is your row number 1. So I am changing row number 1 with the help of R1, R2 and R3. So what I'm going to get is, so R1 will become R1 plus R2 plus R3. So x plus y plus z. X plus y plus z again. X plus y plus z again. And this is going to give you 2y as it is. Rest everything is as it is. Y minus z minus x, 2z, and this is 2y z minus x minus y. Okay, equals to what here we need to figure out. This is my row operation. Okay, this is my row operation, and a row operation, let me write, R1 goes to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Now understand one thing, that I'm going to take x plus y plus z common from this determinant so that I get 1. So I'm going to remove it. This is your 1, 1 and 1. Finally 1, 1 and 1 you're going to get, correct? And this is outside. Perfect. This is step 1. Now we are having step 2 over here. Step 2. Step 2 will be what? Step 2, I'm going to apply column wise. Okay, column wise. So I am going to change column number 2 in such a way that column 2 becomes column 2 minus column 1. So 2 operations, C2 goes to C2 minus C1. C3 also goes to C3 minus C1. Why am I doing this? Because I want 0 over here and 0 over here. 1, 0, 0 is standard approach to calculate the value of determinant, right? So this is your C1 will remain same. This is column 1. So I am keeping it same. But C2 and C3 will change. C2 will become 1 minus 1, 0. Then we are having this minus this. So y minus z minus x minus 2y. So this is minus of x plus y plus z, correct? And this is 2z minus 2z is 0. And now 1 minus 1, C3, column number 3 will become C3 minus C1. So 0, then this is 2y minus 2y, 0. And this is, if you subtract it, you are going to get this minus this will become minus of x plus y plus z. Now understand one thing, that from column number 2, and obviously there is x plus y plus z, correct? Now I am going to take something common, understand. Column 2 में से I can take x plus y plus z common. Column 3 में से भी I will take x plus y plus z common. So I'm going to get 3 over here. So this is your minus 1, minus 1. This is also minus 1, correct? Now open it right away. So x plus y plus z cube is there. And if you open it, this is minus 1, okay, 1 and 0. So this determinant value, if you open it, it is going to get 1. Option C is absolutely right, because this is becoming x plus y plus z whole cube into 1. So option C is absolutely right. Are you able to do that? Yes, in the chat box. Okay. All right, clear. Now we are having another question on our screen, which is, so C option is absolutely correct. Now again, another question is from the world of determinants. Are we ready for it? This is again a very good question. The positive solution of this equation is what we are looking for. One thing is, just open it right away. Expand it right away. Do not think about anything. Or what you can do is, you can apply the, basically, yes, that operation also, that row 1 goes to row 1 plus row 2 plus row 3. Can you see the same technique I am applying over here? Because again, 3 minus 6, minus 6 and 3. So this is going to give you what? If you add 3, row 1 mein, so minus x will be there, 3 plus 3, so minus x. So this is also minus x. If you add this, minus x. If you add this, minus x. And rest everything will be same. I am not doing anything in row number 2 and 3. I am only changing row number 1. This is equals to 0. Now minus x can be taken outside. So this is minus x, minus x, minus x is gone. So this is minus x, okay? And if right away you can open it. So this is going to give you 1, 1, 1, minus 6, 3 minus 6, 3, 3, 3, and this is going to give you minus 6 equals to 0. So if you open it now, minus x will be remaining outside and this is 1. Now multiply it. So this is going to give you x minus 3, x plus 6. Correct? X equals to 0 is the one solution which we have clearly ignored, right? So minus x is gone. So this 3, this into this minus 9, okay? Minus 9, perfect. And then this is gone. Now minus 1. Minus 1 time you are going to get this. 6 into x plus 6 minus 9 again, okay? Then we are going to have, all right, plus 1. Plus 1, we are going to have minus 18 and this. So minus 18, correct? This and this gone. So minus 18 and this is minus of 3. 3 minus x equals to 0. So one solution from here we can say that x equals to 0 is one solution. X equals to 0 is one solution. Option substitution also you can do. Positive solution you are saying now. Option substitution also you can do is, okay. So x equals to 0, positive solution. So C is not coming. So 3, 9 and 6. Now from here also you can do, this is actually x square plus 6x plus 3x. And this is minus 18, correct? Minus 27. From here, what do you get? Minus sign. You are having 6 6 are 36. Minus 6x and minus minus plus 9. This is minus 18 minus 9 and this is minus minus plus 3x equals to 0. Okay, this is what you have to solve. Correct answer D you are saying. D. So yes. Option C. So if you solve this equation, D will be the correct answer. Have a look. Let me know. So see, 3x, 6x is gone. Then we are having plus 9 gone. So x square is equal to, tell me. Minus 18 and minus 9. Okay. So 6 is the correct, not 6. I don't think so 6 is the correct answer. Tell me now, this is x square is equals to 27 plus 36 plus 18. So this is 45 and 36. 45 plus 36, correct? So x square is coming out as 81. Correct or not? Yes, x square is 81. So x is plus minus 9. Option B is correct. Option B. Option B. So what did we do over here? First thing, understand that first operation which I can clearly see is row 1 goes to R1 plus R2 plus R3, so that row 1 is having minus 6 everywhere. If you take minus 6 common, what you're going to get is 1, 1, 1 and rest everything will be same. What I'm trying to say is open it right away. Minus x equals to 0, x equals to 0 is one solution. Now open it right away. If you open it, you will get this. And if you solve it, you will realize everything is getting cancelled out. You are getting x square is equals to 81. The correct answer will be x equals to plus minus 9. So 3 solutions from here you are getting. x equals to 0, 9, minus 9, but they are only interested in positive solution. That is why we gave 9 as the correct answer. Okay, yes. Option solution, if you can do, definitely you should go for option solution. I'm not saying this. If you put x equals to, understand, 9 over here, so 3 minus 9 will be minus 6. If you put x equals to 9, or 3 minus 9 is minus 6, and here also minus 6. So can you see the answer will be minus 6, 3, minus 6, minus 6, 3. So two rows became identical. That means clear cut 9 is satisfying us. So definitely you can put the answer, and this is done. Okay. All right. Now we are having the next question, which is based on matrices property. Can anybody help me out in this, by the way? Adjoint of A. This is nothing but determinant A power n minus 2 into A. This is the property everybody should be aware about. Okay? Everybody should be aware about. Now understand. And one more formula. Can anybody tell me the formula of A inverse? Formula of A inverse in the chat box. Formula of A inverse in the chat box. So A inverse is nothing but adjoint A upon determinant A. This is very basic. This formula is given in NCERT. Okay. So A inverse is adjoint A upon determinant of A. Now tell me one thing. In this question, they are talking adjoint of A inverse. So what I am going to do is, this is the formula. In this formula, I am going to replace A to adjoint A. Instead of A, everywhere, instead of A, I am going to write adjoint A. So this is adjoint A inverse. Yes or no? Yes, ma'am. Adjoint of A. So this A is also replaced by, this A is also replaced by, this A is also replaced by. This is adjoint of A. A replaced by adjoint of A. Upon determinant of adjoint of A. Okay, getting it? So adjoint A inverse, if you see, is nothing but what? Ma'am, adjoint A upon determinant adjoint A. Now use this property. Adjoint A is nothing but determinant A power n minus 2. Okay, n over here is nothing but, okay, they should give actually. N over here is 3. This is incomplete question. Order is 3. So if they are not giving, if there is some error, if you still want to do that question, put n is equals to 3. So you are going to get what? N is equals to 3. Determinant A into A. Determinant A into A. Correct? Oops. Adjoint A inverse, they are saying. Okay. Adjoint A inverse. A is an invertible matrix. And what about adjoint A? So upon determinant A. A upon determinant A. Adjoint of A inverse. Oops. Hold on. Adjoint of A inverse is this only. That is correct. That is definitely correct. And now adjoint of A is okay. I think there is this property. I think we don't need to do this. See, we are going on a right track, but this is not helping me achieve the solution, is it? One second, let me check the correct answer. No. Understand? Same, we are doing correct actually. See, A inverse is, tell me what is A inverse, ma'am? Adjoint of A upon determinant A, correct? Now, if I'm going to replace A by adjoint of A, what do I get? Ma'am, adjoint A inverse is equals to adjoint of A upon determinant of adjoint A. Absolutely correct. Now, from this formula, we can say adjoint A is nothing but this is equals to determinant A and into A matrix upon adjoint A. Now, understand, determinant of adjoint A is nothing but determinant A raised to power n minus 1. So in this case, n is equals to 3. So determinant a square. This is also one of the very important property. So this is determinant a square. So can you see a upon determinant a, that is option C, is absolutely right. Option C is absolutely right. Okay. Option C. Determinant a, and this is going to get cancelled. So a upon determinant a, option C is right. Over here, this is incorrect. Sorry, but this is correct. Okay. Got it? Clear? C option is absolutely right. Okie dokie, clear. Now we are having another question on our screen. Let me, okay. Yes, again from the world of determinant, system of linear equation. This was important for your JEE main examination as well, right? This was important for your JEE main as well. Very good question. Sometimes these type of questions are lengthy questions, so be very mindful that do not pick this question in the very beginning of the question paper, even if you know that I know the solution, okay? So the system of linear equation is given to you, and they are talking about it has unique solution, no solution, infinite solution, and no solution, okay? Do you know that what is the condition? What is the condition? Let me just tell you condition for Cramer's rule. Let us understand Cramer's rule. Cramer's rule says if your determinant of A is not equals to 0, then you will have unique solution. Unique solution. If your determinant is equals to 0, then you have two possibilities. What are those two possibilities? What are those two possibilities? Determinant equals to 0. Possibility number 1. Possibility number 1, determinant is equals to 0. No solution. No solution means, and this is another property is, possibility is infinite solution. So if your delta is 0, then infinite solution is condition is all determinant del 1, del 2, del 3 should also be 0. And no solution may at least 1 delta 2, delta 3 should be non-zero. Okay. So this is the condition. Understand, delta equals to 0. That means we will have two possibilities. What are those two possibilities? Infinite or no. What is delta, ma'am? Delta is the determinant formed by the coefficient of x, y and z. So tell me what is the coefficient? Lambda 2, 2. I am right away forming delta. 2 lambda 3, 5. Then we have 4 lambda 6 equals to 0. Open it right away and tell me when exactly it is 0 and when exactly it is non-zero. So lambda, ma'am, okay, then we are having 16 minus 5 lambda. Sorry, 18 minus 5 lambda, correct? Then we are having minus 2, okay. Then we are having 12 lambda minus 20. Then we are having 2 lambda square minus 12. Okay. All right. Chalo. Now if you open this, you will realize this is 18 lambda minus 5 lambda square minus 24 lambda plus 40 plus 4 lambda square minus 24 equals to 0. If you solve it, you are going to get minus lambda square. Let me write it right here. Minus lambda square. Correct? This is gone. Then we are having minus 24 lambda. Okay. Then we are having, sorry, 18 minus 24, guys. 18 minus 24 is minus 6 lambda. Okay. So this is also gone. This is gone. Now 40 minus 24 is what? 16. So this is plus 16 equals to 0. Lambda square plus 6 lambda minus 16 equals to 0. So this is going to give you lambda plus 8, lambda minus 2 equals to 0. So understand now, option elimination will come into the picture. When your lambda is minus 8, then it is, your delta is becoming 0. Understand what is happening at lambda equals to minus 8. Can anybody tell me? Ma'am, determinant being equal to 0. Determinant being equal to 0, that means it cannot have unique solution. Cross, cross, cross. Cross, cross. No solution. This can be an option. Lambda equals to 2. Your delta is becoming 0. This can be solution. This also can be a thing. And this is also wrong. So competition is between B and C. So we are here to talk about lambda equals to 2. What is happening at lambda equals to 2? So if you put lambda equals to 2, delta is definitely 0. But what is happening with delta x? So I am trying to figure out what is happening with delta x when your lambda is 2. Okay, ma'am, how to calculate delta x? Tell me. Delta x may you have to like remove this particular column, which is like coefficient of x. You have to remove. You have to replace by 5, 10, 8 and 10. Rest everything will be same. 5, 8. 5, 8 and 10. Okay, ma'am. 2, 3 and this is 2 again. 2, 5, 6. Okay. So now, yes, now if you open it, you will realize that let's open it now. 5 is there, 6 3s are 18 minus 10, 18 minus 10 is 8, minus 2, then 2 is there, okay, 2 is there, 6 8s are 48 minus 50, so minus 2 plus twice of, this is 8 2s are 16 minus 30, 16 minus 30 is minus 16, 16 minus 30 is, sorry, minus 14. Minus 14 equals to, we need to check, 40 plus 4, 44. 44 and this is, okay, so it is not coming out as 0. Del x is being non-zero. For lambda equals to 2, your del x is becoming non-zero. So which is the criteria? See, lambda equals to 2 ke liye, we are getting delta is 0, but our delta is non-zero. That is why we can say that this equation is having no solution when lambda is equals to 2. No solution when lambda is equals to 2. Okay, all right. Video is not clear why you are saying this. Video is clear. You just have to like the session, okay? Just like the session, nothing else. Everything else will be sorted. Now we are having another question on our screen, and this is again, this question is again a similar type of question we are getting, right? So it is given that x comma y comma z not all 0 satisfy. So basically they are talking about non-trivial solution. Non-zero solution, or non-zero solution is also equal to infinite solution. They are saying that this equation is having infinite solution. So x minus cy minus bz equals to 0. This is the first equation, right? Homogeneous equation. Then we are having cx minus y plus az equals to 0. Second one, bx plus ay minus z equals to 0. Okay. Then we are having 1 minus c minus b, c minus 1 a, b, a and minus 1 equals to 0. Okay. All right. Now just expand it without giving second thought. Just expand it. 1, then this is 1 minus a square. Okay, ma'am. Plus c, and it is ac minus c. This minus ab. Okay, ma'am. Then we are having minus b, and you are having what? ac plus b is equals to 0. Okay? Understand. You are having 1 minus a square finally. 1 minus a square, then you are having, so this is AC, okay. This is C, correct? Hold on. This is BX plus AY minus Z, correct. Second one is CX minus Y plus AZ equals to 0. And first one is this. So this is, hold on. This is minus c times, and this is going to give you minus c. Okay, all right, this we have done incorrect over here. Let me just do it one more time. C plus c is happening, and this is what? Minus c, and so this is minus 1 actually. Yes, minus c minus ab. Now it's correct. Okay, I got confused, but yes, by my own handwriting, by the way. So minus c square, then minus ABC minus ABC minus B square equals to 0. This is what you're getting. Understand now, a square plus b square plus c square will be 1 minus what? Tell me. 2abc is equals to a square plus b square plus c square. I think this is an easy question. The correct answer is 1 minus 2abc. Option C, option C, option C. Option C is absolutely right. Okay. Okay, students, are you understanding it? You're not writing answer in the chat box. You have to write. Otherwise, what is the point of taking a live session? Now we have another question which is from the world of permutation and combination. Okay. So the question says that in a plane, a set of 15 parallel lines intersect another set of 20 parallel lines. Okay. 15 parallel lines intersect another pair of 20 parallel lines. So see, 15 parallel lines are like this. This is 15 parallel lines, and 20 parallel lines will look like this. Another set of 20 parallel lines. Okay. So to create a parallelogram, the number of parallelogram is to be formed. To create a parallelogram, you need 4 lines. 2 parallel from the 15 ones and 2 parallel from the blue ones. So I am going to select 2 parallel lines. Suppose I have selected this and this. And from blue I have selected this and this. So which parallelogram is going to get formed? See, this is the line, this is the line, this is the parallelogram. Can you see? This is the parallelogram which will be formed. So 15 में से select 2, 15C2 into 20C2. You are going to get your answer. So 15 into 14 by 2, 20 into 19 by 2. Correct? If you do it correctly, what are you going to get is 19950 will be your answer. 19950. Okay? So first set of 15 parallel lines, 15C2, 20C2. Now, if you combine both the result, 105 into 190 will give you this answer. Direct calculation is there involved over here. And now we are having another question. Yes, Manoj Vishal, I am seeing. Okay. All right. Now we are having this question from vector algebra. Good question, I would say, from vector algebra. Okay. A and B are the adjacent sides of a parallelogram with magnitude of A plus B is equals to magnitude of A minus B. Can anybody tell me what is the first step? Only one thing you have to do. Hint, hint, hint. Only one thing you have to do and your answer will be sorted. Can anybody tell me in the chat box what to do? Both sides I have to perform one mathematical operation and your answer will be just like that. Quickly in the chat box. Squaring both the sides. Squaring both the sides. Square it. Square it. If you square it, what do you get? Yes, yes. A square plus B square plus 2 A dot B. Understand, this is A dot B. This is A square plus B square minus 2 A dot B. Obviously, you are going to cancel A plus B whole square, A plus B whole square. So 4A dot B is equals to 0. Now A dot B, can anybody tell me dot product between two vectors becoming 0? Dot product between two vectors becoming 0. What does that mean? Dot product between two vectors becoming 0. What does that mean? That both vectors are perpendicular to each other. Option A, option A, option A. Okay, option A is quite obvious answer of this question. And this very question, the next question which is right here on your screen, can anybody tell me the answer of this question? Quickly. Angle between the complex numbers 2 plus 2 iota and minus 7. Very basic question. Not even, I will not consider this as a question of complex number. This is direct question from basic geometry. Basic geometry. Basic geometry, okay? Angle between complex number. Now 2 plus 2 iota. 2 plus 2 iota. So understand 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so this is 2 plus 2 iota. So your complex number is this, 2 comma 2. Another number is minus 7. So minus 7 is lying on minus x line. Can you see? This is your minus 7. So this is another vector which you can see over. This is one vector, this is another vector. Angle between complex numbers, can anybody tell me? So now this angle will be what? Tell me. This angle is pi by 4, obviously. 2 comma 2, x equals to y line. X equals to y line. You are looking for this angle. So this angle will be what? Tell me. Pi minus pi by 4. Pi minus pi by 4 will be 3 pi by 4. Option D, absolutely right. Easy question, right? Easy question. Okay. Chalo. Next question, next question, next question. Next question is this, from the world of quadratic equation. From the world of quadratic equation, roots of this quadratic equation are there in the ratio 2:3. So suppose one root is twice alpha, another root is thrice alpha. Now can anybody tell me what is the sum of the roots? Ma'am, sum of roots is 5 alpha, which is going to give you minus b by a. What is product of roots, ma'am? 6 alpha square, which is c by a. What we are going to do is, from the first equation, we are going to get the value of alpha and put it over here. So alpha will be what? Tell me. Minus b by 5a. So 6 minus b upon 5a square is equals to c upon a. Only this will help me, that's it. Square it, solve it. We are going to solve it right here. 6 6 are 36. B square upon 25 a square is equals to c upon a. This is it. 36 b square is equals to 25 ac. Correct answer is 36 b square is equals to 25 ac. Sorry, not 36, right? This is just 6. 6b square, right? 6b square is equals to 25 ac. 6b square is option A, option A, option A, option A, option A, option A, right? 6b square is equals to 25 AC. All right, clear, perfect. Now we are having another question, which is this. A and B are non-collinear vectors. A and B are non-collinear vectors. That means this is your A, this is your B. Correct? This is your A. This is your B. Now what are you doing? Understand. You are talking about A upon magnitude of A plus B upon magnitude of B. So this is unit vector A plus unit vector B is what you are looking for. Yes or no? This is what they are saying is a unit vector. Unit vector A plus unit vector B. No, no, no. Sum of two unit vector is not a unit vector. Option A, false. In a plane of A and B, now this is something which is very important. There are two vectors of same magnitude. Now, if you want to do A plus B, remember the triangle law, A plus B. So, A plus B will somewhere will be between A and B. So, this is your A plus B. So, A plus B vector will lie in plane of A and B. That is actually true. That is so true. This is actually theorem in plane. If this is your A vector, this is your B vector. And even if the magnitudes are not same, A plus B is nothing but a vector which is coplanar to A and B individually. So B is absolutely right. Perpendicular to A and B, we don't know. We don't know. It is not sure. Parallel to A and B, not like, no. How can it be parallel? When A and B both are not parallel, how come A plus B is parallel to both? All three are parallel. Basically, D option is saying all three are parallel. Not possible. Not possible. Now we are having another question from complex numbers. Complex numbers. Complex numbers. So complex number, this is a very huge, scary looking expression. How many of you will leave this question? Let me know in the chat box. How many of you will watch this scary looking power 334, power 365, so you will leave it. But understand, these type of questions are quite easy if you know the trick, if you know the drill. So do you remember cube root of unity? Let me tell you what is the cube root of unity. Let me remind you. So cube root of unity is omega and omega square and 1. Basically, there are three roots. See, if x cube is equals to 1, tell me there will be three roots of this equation. One root will be 1 and other two roots will be imaginary. These are the other two roots, 1 omega omega square. Omega and omega square value is nothing but minus 1 by 2 plus iota root 3 by 2. So understand plus minus. Understand if you are having plus sign, this is your omega, and minus sign, this is your minus omega. So this is also plus, right? So omega and omega. So 4, your expression will be 4 plus 5 omega power 334 plus 3 times omega power 365. This is your expression. Now you will be absolutely sorted. You just have to know the relation between omega. So omega cube is equals to 1 and 1 plus omega square becomes 0. These are the only two important formulas which are related to omega. Okay. Yes, one more lecture we have tomorrow. Do you have any problem? Shall I remove it? Do you have, I will take now. I mean, tomorrow, when is your exam? That's what I was asking you. So omega cube is equals to 1 and this. Okay. So 4 plus, now understand, omega cube is 1. So omega power 3 times something will be 1. Right. So 334. What I'm going to do is omega power 333 and omega. Can I write it this way? 334, I am breaking it. Plus 3 times, now omega 365. 365 is not divisible by 3. But I can write omega power 363 and omega square. Now omega power 363 and omega power 333 both are having multiple of 3 powers, so both will become 1. So 4 plus omega plus 3 omega square. Understand? 4 plus omega plus 3 omega square. So 4 plus audio dead. So what I was explaining you, understand, 4 plus 5 omega power 334 plus 3 omega power 365. Now 334 I am going to split in such a way that multiple of 3 will separated and the rest thing will be separated. So 334 is 333 plus 1. 365 will become 363 plus 2. So that 363 and 333 becomes 1. Omega cube is equals to 1. So now you're left with this only. Now again, 5 omega can be written down as 3 omega plus 2 omega, so that I can club this 3 omega plus 3 omega square, because omega plus omega square is minus 1. So this is minus 3. 4 minus 3 is 1 plus 2 omega. Now just put the value of omega right away. You will get iota root 3 as the final answer. Okay. All right. Yes. So many people are watching, but nobody is liking the session. Okay. But yes. Okay. Also make sure you subscribe to the channel. Huh? How many of you have not subscribed to the channel? Do subscribe it, okay? Otherwise, how will you get the notification of important updates? Okay. Audio is there. Refresh. Next question is all about permutation and combination, which asks you the ratio of linear permutation or linear I will say linear permutation and circular permutation. Okay, so just tell me, if you have n things to arrange, if you have to arrange n people in a line, you can do it in line by n factorial. This is your linear permutation. Now n things you have to arrange in circular fashion, so n minus 1 factorial, this is circular. Now they are talking about the ratio, so n factorial upon n minus 1 factorial will be what? Just n upon 1. Okay, so linear by circular, but they are talking about circular by linear. Okay, so circular by linear means circular will come in numerator and linear will come in denominator, so answer will be 1 by n. Option A is absolutely right. Okay, perfect. Option A is absolutely right. Perfect. Okie dokie, clear. Now we are having next question on our screen, which is, okay, again from permutation and combination. A team of 8 students goes into excursion in 2 cars. Okay, so what is happening? We have 2 cars. Car 1. Car 1 is having how many seats? 5 seats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Car 2 is having 1, 2, 3, 4 seats. But we have how many people? 8 people. Total 8 people will be there. So case number 1, that I want that all the people first of all go into car number 5. Car number 5, fill it completely. So 5 people will be there, 3 will be there. Case number 2, 8 people we have to do now. So over here 4 people here, 4 people here. This will also work, right or wrong? Okay, so they are saying that in how many ways they can travel. So they are not talking about permutation. They are just talking about that in how many ways you can just make them travel. So first case is 5 and 3. So 5 people will go over here. So 8C5. If you do 8C5, selection of 5 people out of 8 people. So by doing this now, automatically you will create a group of 5. 5 will be separated. 3 will automatically be left out. So this 8C5 alone, what is this doing? Creating a group of two people, two groups. It is creating 5, 3. That's it. 8C5. You don't have to do anything, right? That's it. Case number 2, 4 you have to do. So you just select 4 people. In that case, you are rejecting 4 people. That means you are forming 2 different groups. So 8C5 and 8C4. If you add these 2 things, you will get your answer. 8C5 plus 8C4, if you do, 126 will be the correct answer. Okay, option C will be absolutely right. Okie dokie. Now we are having this question, good question, number of common tangents. Number of common tangents, okay. The number of common tangents to this circle x square plus y square equals to 4 and this. So to actually know how many common tangents will be there, you have to plot it. Plot it very precisely, understand. You have a circle whose radius is 2 units. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The circle will look like this. Yes or no? Yes, ma'am. Center will be origin. Now this circle is having, if I just create a perfect square out of it, you will realize x minus 3 whole square minus 9 plus y minus 4 whole square minus 16 is equals to 24. So basically x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square is equals to 1 ka square. Radius is 1, 3, 4 is the radius. So this is 3 and this is 2 now, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4 is this and radius is 1. Correct? Radius is 1. 3, 4 is the center, radius is 1, right? So it will look like this. It will look like this. Okay. So number of common tangent. Now, can anybody tell me what is the distance between their centers? Ma'am, distance between, so this is what? 3, 4. Distance between their centers, C1, C2. Sorry, the radius is 49, correct? Not 1. Hold on. The radius is 7 ka square. The radius is not 1. So the circle will not look like this. Can anybody tell me that the center of this circle is 3, 4 and this is 0, 0. So I am looking for distance between C1 and C2, that is going to give you 5. Distance between center 1 and center 2. Okay. and radius 1 and radius 2. So this is 5 plus 2. Okay, so this the thing over here, the diagram is looking like this. Understand? 7 is the distance. See, distance between them. So this is 5. This distance is 5. This distance is 2. 5 plus, this is the radius. This is the radius of this circle. Understand? So this circle is touching. The condition over here is touching internally. This circle touches internally. Touching internally, that means it will have one tangent. Option A, one tangent, not 5, one tangent. Because this case is getting formed. I realize that second circle is having radius 7. First circle is having radius 2. Distance between center, can anybody tell me? 5. So 5 is this. Now I have to create a circle, the bigger circle whose radius is 7. So 5 plus this is 2. So this is the radius. Now the bigger circle will pass through this point. So it will touch the given circle internally. Okay. All right. Perfect. So one is very good answer, one is correct answer. Now we are having again another question from circles. Center of the circle passing through 4, 5, 3, 4 and 5, 2. By the way, anybody who can just tell me that when to take this session for AEEE examination? Tomorrow, what time do you want? Tomorrow's session, can you help me? Okay. Sunday you are saying, tomorrow morning you are saying, early morning at what time? Tomorrow evening you are saying, 7 p.m. you are saying. Okay, all right. Some people have exam tomorrow, right? Everybody is having exam tomorrow, AEEE. Okay, center of the circle. So there is this circle whose center is h, k, correct? And this is your 4, 5. This is your 3, 4 and 5, 2. Okay, so let me just tell you how to tackle this type of question. 3 points are given on the circle. You have taken h, k. H, k. Now, h, k, this is also radius, this is also radius, this is also radius. Pick any two. So, h minus 4 square plus k minus 5 square is equals to h minus 3 square plus k minus 4 square. Correct? So, open it, h square, k square gone. So, this you are going to get what? Minus 8h plus 16 minus 20 minus 10 minus 10k plus 25 is equals to, from here, minus 6h minus 8k plus 9 plus 16. Correct? So from here you will get 16 gone. From here you will realize if you shift this, you are going to get 2h. This and this. If you shift this, you are going to get 2k. And now you are having 25. So 25 minus 9 is equals to 16. So x plus y is equals to 8. This is your first equation, or h comma k, na? So h comma k. H plus k is equals to 8. H plus k is equals to 8. So just tell me which answer is having h plus k. 7 और 7 14, ये तो नहीं होगा. This can be the answer. This also can be. No, this cannot be. Between A and B, one is correct. Now same thing you have to apply in other two equations. Take this and this. So h minus 3 whole square plus k minus 4 whole square is equals to h minus 5 whole square plus k minus 2 whole square. Correct? If you open it, what you will get? Again another equation. So just solve both the equations to get the value of h and k, and if you are going to solve it, your correct answer will be option A, and this B is also gone, D is also gone if you solve it. Got it? Understanding it? Okay. So what we did, This is the center. We have assumed center as h comma k. Now 3 points. Circle is passing through these 3 points. So what we are doing is we are taking the radius. Radius is h, distance between hk and 4, 5. Radius is distance between hk and 3, 4. So I have equated the radius, got the equation in one equation in h and k. Same thing what you have to do is between this and this. Now take another case now. So this is also radius, this is also radius. So another equation in h comma k you will get. Okay. So again, if you solve two equations, two variable h comma k, you will get this answer will match with option number A. Another question on your screen. If E1 and E2 are respectively the eccentricity of a hyperbola and its conjugate. Okay, eccentricity formula, let me tell you. If you are having this hyperbola, x square by a square minus y square by b square is equals to 1. This is one hyperbola and this is another hyperbola, x square by conjugate hyperbola is equals to minus 1. Hyperbola, conjugate hyperbola. Suppose eccentricity of this is e square is equals to 1 plus b square by a square. So eccentricity E2 square will be equals to 1 plus a square by b square. Here a and b will interchange, correct? You are looking for relation between E1 and E2. So understand that this is your E1 square is equals to 1 plus b square by a square. Now b square by a square you can easily calculate from here. That is going to become E2 square minus 1 is equals to a square by b square. If you reverse it, so this is 1 upon E2 square minus 1. Okay, just solve it right away. E1 square minus 1 is equals to 1 upon E2 square minus 1. So E1 square minus 1, E2 square minus 1 is equals to 1. Open it right away. Open it. Okay. So E1 square minus 1, E2 square minus 1 equals to 0. Yes. Okay. So E1 square into E2 square minus E1 square minus E2 square. This is not equals to 0 but equals to 1, right? Then minus plus 1 equals to 1. 1 cancel. So E1 square E2 square is equals to E1 square plus E2 square. If you divide this, 1 is equals to 1 upon E1 square plus 1 upon E2 square. This is a direct result also that you can remember. If you have a hyperbola and its conjugate eccentricity are bounded by E1 and E2, reciprocal of sum of square of reciprocal of eccentricities will become what? Option A, 1. Okay. Now you guys are asking, ma'am, how come conjugate looks on graph? So let me tell you. See, this is your x and y axis. This is your hyperbola and this will be your conjugate hyperbola. Green one is hyperbola and white one will be the conjugate hyperbola. Okay. All right. Clear. This question done. Now we are having another question which is from the world of ellipse. This question is all about creating a perfect square. How many of you are not aware about how to get perfect square, how to create perfect square? So now is the time I am teaching you for the very first time and last time. Only once you have to study and you will be done. You will be done and dusted. 4x square plus 32x. Keeping x terms together, plus 7y square minus 56y plus 148 equals to 0. The overall question is all about creating a perfect square. That's it. Now, understand this and this. You take 4 common. If you take 4 common, x square plus 8x plus 7 common, y square minus 8y plus 148 equals to 0. So this is 4 if you take common, x plus 4 whole square minus, understand how to create perfect square, x plus sign copy, calculate the half of the coefficient of x, half of 8 is 4, so write it 4 and subtract the square. Okay ma'am, plus 7 is already out, same thing, y minus half of this. And now you have to square this, subtract the square, plus 148 equals to 0. Solve it right away. So this is 4x plus 4 whole square minus this is 64 plus 7y minus 4 whole square minus 7 6 are 42, 4 carry, 7 ones are 7, 1 1 2 is plus 148 equals to 0. So x plus 4 whole square 4, 7y minus 4 whole square is going to give you 64 plus 112. So 176 minus 148. If you solve it, what will you get? 16 minus 8 is, and 16 minus 14. 16 minus 14 is 28. Okay. So 4 times x plus 4 whole square plus 7 times y minus 4 whole square. Now understand, just divide it by 28. So this 28 is gone, upon 28 upon 28. Anyway, this doesn't matter. Center they are asking, na center so you will get right away. Center you will get right away. Minus 4 comma 4. Minus 4 comma 4, option B, and this is a direct ellipse. Ellipse with center minus 4 comma 4. So you don't have to do after this, just skip it. Just skip it. The moment you have created perfect square, now you can skip it. Also, you can create the center. You can get the center by this shortcut also. Take the half of this coefficient of x. So, ma'am, half is 16. Sign change, ma'am, minus 16. Divide by this 4. So, minus 16 by 4, comma. Similarly, take half of it. Ma'am, minus 28. Reverse the sign, ma'am, plus 28. 28 by 7. 28 by 7 is the answer. So, clearly this is minus 4 comma 4 is the answer. Option B is absolutely right. Short trick, ninja trick to calculate center. Okay. Now, the next question over here is the last question of the day. Last question of the day. Okay. Last question of the day. The equation of circle obtained by shifting the circle to 3 units down and 2 units left. 3 units down. Down means what? Down means vertical shift. That means y-axis shift, and down is negative. So, y you are shifting minus 3 units. And left. Left means left, right shifting means x-axis shifting. X will be replaced by x minus 2. So, it's just that x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is equals to 49. So, this is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y. This is 4 plus 9. So, this is equals to 4 plus 9. 49 minus 4 minus 9. So, this is going to 40 minus 4, 36. So, x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y equals to 36 is clear cut option D. Okay. Clear cut option D. Okay. English we are going to do tomorrow. In tomorrow's session we are going to do English. Okay. All right. Now, if you are preparing for AEEE examination and if you are looking for a combo test series which will have your AEEE exam, so you can focus on TN Engineering Combo Test Series. Okay, what all tests are included? Let me tell you. This is a test series which includes VIT EEE. Okay, you can see that test series which is having VIT EEE test series. 10 tests are there, full syllabus. Okay, it is obviously unscheduled because VIT EEE dates are like we will schedule it as per your VIT EEE. It's not very near. Then SRM JEEE test series, BITSAT, and along with that AEEE 10 number of tests are there unscheduled because we have another phases also. This is for upcoming phases. Then this is inclusive of JEE Main first attempt, so it is done. But JEE Main second attempt 10 test series is there, full syllable test, and this is a scheduled one because we know the dates of JEE Main. So if you want to buy it right away, you can just buy it. And let me just show you that. Okay, let me just show you where are we? Yes. So let me just open the channel. This is my session going on, right? This is the session which is already going on. If I just show it to you, test series, this is for AEEE, VIT EEE, right? Tamil Nadu Engineering Combo Test Series, and view course plan. If you do this, you'll be like, okay, this is very affordable, okay, and this code is already applied, you don't have to do it. Just buy full course, you click on it, you'll be like, okay, everything is done, and you just have to make the payment. Okay, so 999 rupees you have to pay. You can buy this right away. All right, so yes, I think, any doubts, any confusion, let me know in the chat box. Let me know in the chat box. Open panel, let me just read your chat box. Okay, all right, chalo, physics, and tomorrow we are going to do a session wherein we are going to include English and mathematics high weightage topics. This is me, your Ninja ma'am, signing off. Keep showing love like this to the channel. So for that, you have to